Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Darlene. Thank you for being here. A warm welcome to new viewers and a warm welcome back to all my regulars. Thank you. I haven't done this reading in a while, and it's going to be about your divine masculine. What's going on in their life right now? And I'm not asking the state of your relationship. That may or may not come out. I'm just saying, what are they going through? Maybe Tara wants to tell us that, or it may tell us how they're feeling about you. Let's just jump in and see what Tara wants to say today about your divine masculine. What does he want? He or she. There's no gender in tarot. When I say masculine, by the way, I need to point this out. It's not about gender. There's no gender in tarot. Divine masculine simply means an essence within you. I come a lot of times from my divine masculine because I've had to be so independent and take care of myself for so long. My masculine side is much more dominant. We all have both masculine and feminine sides. Most of my viewers, however, are the divine feminines, and they like to know what's going on with their counterparts. So that's why this reading is called Divine Masculine. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine for the collective. Uh-oh. Ooh, owie. Your person's saying owie. They're hurting over something. Now, let's get into this. Now, I didn't specify love, but that's actually the slant that I was thinking. I didn't say that out loud, but I think we all know we want to know about love for most of us. That being said, your person may be going through some kind of financial challenge or some kind of instability in their home life or their work life, or something that's making them feel some kind of loss. And that's backed up again by this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This talks about bad luck or feeling like they have no control in their life, going through a negative phase. Wow, they're having self-worth issues because of this. This can, I have to point out though, talk about somebody who's not necessarily single. It can be somebody who's feeling codependent. That could be codependent on a job, a boss, a work situation, a project, or another person, or a family situation. Because this card can represent family sometimes. But in some way, either your person can be even living beyond their means, but they're... this, and followed by this card, says they're really hurting about something here. Now, this is in reverse, so this means whatever this is already happened, and they're on the healing side of it. I have the Hierophant, Hierophant in reverse at the bottom of the deck. For a few of you, this is talking about perhaps your person trying to get or having recently gotten single out of a long-term relationship of some kind. But this often refers to doing things in a non-traditional or unorthodox way. But let me see what else comes out here. Let's see if we can get a clearer picture here for you. All right, well, that popped right out. Oh, goodness, again. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This basically says kind of the same things that this King of Pentacles in reverse. It's a loss, a financial loss, or a loss of stability, a lack of resources of some kind. Instability, again, instability in the home. Person's going through it, apparently. Let's see what else is going on here. And guys, please let me know in the comments if this is resonating, if you know this person's story. Let me know how this is playing out, please. I'm getting a feeling that you guys know whatever this is about. Most of you anyway, maybe not all of you. All right, what else, please? Wow. Couldn't be more clearer. It just keeps coming out. Yet another card that can represent financial loss. Now, if this is a relationship situation, which it could be, this is somebody who's feeling this about very possibly a breakup. I don't have the breakup cards here, but some kind of a hurt that's happened here. And they want to recover from this. They want to come in out of the cold. Yeah, they definitely want some kind of an improvement here, for sure. Gosh, your person is feeling a lack of motivation, clearly being weighted down, maybe feeling that they've lost passion for something. Lost passion, again, if this is a relationship, it could be that, could be a job, could be I'm tired of beating the pavement metaphorically every day and can't find a job. Wow. Can't get situated on my stool today. Sorry, I keep sliding around over here. Well, clearly they're not happy. They're feeling bad. They can even be depressed. Yes, goodness, your person's going through it. They can't see clearly right now. Oh, felt like I had a flipper, did I? I guess not. Okay. Well, I'm feeling badly for your person. I don't know what's happened here, but let's keep going. They're trying to move on from this disappointment. They're trying to, this is the card of walking away and leaving some kind of a disappointment behind them. Now, interesting, in this particular deck, all the cups are standing. Typically, in most decks, some of these cups are spilled and some are still standing, but this person is indicating there's nothing left for me here. Well, let me rephrase that. Let me restate that. I'm going to say that differently. In spite of these cups still being standing, they're walking away. Because, I don't know what this is. If this is love, I didn't specify. But for some of you, this is a love situation because I have a 3 of Cups at the bottom, the Lovers in reverse. Somebody here might have been waiting and then this love offer just didn't come in. So for some of you, yeah, which is put you or your person up in your head because there's been no collaboration here. There's just been fighting and somebody may be putting their wall up. So that certainly could be a big part of this story if this is love for you. But I feel like there is a financial element here in this situation between, well, not between you two, but for your person. You know, when life is going hard, it's hard to be loving and sweet and kind to everybody around you. Show me what else is going on for my collective's divine masculine. Just maybe 3 more cards, please, Spirit. Got a little more than that, but we will take it. Yeah, I think your person has pulled away. They're not communicating. They feel like nothing's moving in their life. They're in this stuck position, the Hangman. But now the Hangman does put himself in this position so that He can rethink something. He could get a new perspective about something. It's about surrender and self-sacrifice. Yeah, boy, they feel like they're at their rope's end. They're completely exhausted. Like, I can't carry on with this fight anymore. I have nothing in me. This is the wounded warrior. In the upright, I'm battered and weary, but I can carry on. But in the reverse is saying, I just can't. I'm just overwhelmed in every way possible. And I think there could have been an aspect, I will make allowances, there could have been an aspect here for if, well, let me just say this. I think your person is losing confidence or has lost their confidence, to be honest with you. Might be feeling a little introverted, but this Queen of Wands in reverse can also be referring to someone who's self-absorbed and selfish and jealous, insecure. So let me look here. Yeah, kings and queens in my readings represent people, and this is the only person I have coming out so far. So I feel like it's your person saying that's how they're feeling. They're feeling insecure. Their energy is very scattered right now. My goodness, they're feeling very unfocused, very restless. Almost to the point, I'm feeling a sense for somebody out there, this person is feeling a sense of real desperation, like on the edge, you know, really on the edge of being, disregarding consequences. I didn't show you this card. This is why I said I feel like your person has very scattered energy. This can talk about in and out, things not being reliable. Now, if this is a relationship, this could be saying this is what's been going on for your person in this relationship, because this person might have been jealous and needy because of this behavior. I don't know who's doing what here, but that certainly could be the case, and you might have even had arguments about that. Your person is trying to listen to their intuition. Now, this can represent the divine feminine. So we're talking about your divine masculine. Now the divine feminine is showing up. But this also talks about things that are hidden, because she knows everything, but she doesn't tell everything. She keeps that to herself. She has divine knowledge, but she keeps it to herself. What is she keeping to herself? Very possibly there's been some kind of a breakdown, or this could be, this is a soulmate card, or the twin flame card, some people say, but it talks about harmony in the home when it's in the upright. This could be just the opposite, a breakup in a home situation, a breakup in a long-time relationship. And that was very possibly because things were not balanced, things were not even. One person might have been giving a lot more than the other person. And finally, somebody woke up here and got clarity about this and said, you know what? Somebody here's been dropping the ball, and yeah, or overwhelmed, totally overwhelmed, or overcommitted in some way. And yeah, and here we go, another card of exhaustion. I just can't do this anymore. I don't know why my nose is itching so bad. This is burnout, not taking time for rest, refusing to take time off. Yeah, lack of long-term vision. Sorry about that noise in the background. Got some teenagers out there with their loud cars driving by. And I say that because I know who it is. It's one of my neighbors. this is somebody who is either lamenting or realizing that they weren't thinking about long-term here. And they're saying, I think your person's acknowledging, I have wasted my time. I have wasted my precious energy and resources. And so whatever this is, again, this could be a marriage breaking up here. I don't know if this is with you or in their life, but they're saying, I'm not putting any more work into that. I'm not putting any of that, any more work into that. There could have been spying, there could have been deception, harsh words, and then somebody went very cold. Yeah, and could have said some very, very cold things, which then caused this person, whomever, which side of the equation you may be on here, has had a lot of anxiety and stress over this, because I think somebody here was playing mind games. This is the card of winning at all cost, ego and pride. Here it is. And then the betrayal, the death by 1,000 cuts. Now it is in reverse. This is saying it can't get any worse. The end, the worst is behind you. But in the reverse, to me as a reader, it can either mean somebody doesn't want it to end and to be over, or you're having a really, or this person is having a really difficult time accepting the ending because it's made them very, very unhappy. Yep. Very unhappy. If this is your story, again, please let me know down in the comments. Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell my viewers about this Divine Masculine? Last few cards here, and then we'll wrap this up. So your person's going through it, and again, I don't know what you know about the story. I think you do know. But let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm just gonna say it out loud. For some of you, because now I have two cards that talk about a third party. I always have to say though, first of all, you would already know about this. This is not newsflash. I'm giving you anything new here. You would already know. So if that's not happening and that's not a part of your story, please don't, just ignore this part. For some of you, not all of you though, this could have been a third-party situation, and your person is realizing they made a bad choice. Very simple. They made a bad choice. They chose to overindulge, and they made a bad choice. They might have chosen somebody over you. Yeah. Let me see, how do I want to say that? Or overindulged in some way. And third parties are not always about other people. Third parties can be family, job, health, distance, any of those things. Now, this, I think, I don't know, I just somehow feel like the energy shifted, and this may be talking about you, my viewer. Maybe you were waiting on this person. This can also talk about somebody making plans. Somebody making plans because they know, or they're feeling like, again, they've lost this love. They've messed up here. They've messed up. This was a missed opportunity now. Sometimes this can talk about repressed or unexpressed emotions, though. I just have to point that out. So, for example, if this is not love for you and this is a job, this could be talking about, or maybe you're looking for a job and can't find one. There's a lot of that here where maybe you overindulged in, that could be you spent too much when you shouldn't have, or bought something you didn't really have the money to buy, and now you're realizing that was a bad choice. So for some of you, that could be, and And that's what this repressed emotions is about. Like, I didn't listen to my intuition, or I didn't listen to what I was feeling at the time. And now I'm over here really overthinking, what the heck do I do now? What do I do? This person, this is a self-imposed mental prison. This person puts themselves there. And we're full circle back to exhaustion, burnout. I don't know, wasted resources, and I'm not putting the work in anymore. Wow, okay. Or another, I have to say, because I'm feeling this for some of you, this can also mean I'm just not done healing yet. I haven't learned my lesson somehow, and I'm not done healing. So for some of you, that's the case. Yeah, maybe they need to grow up a little bit more. Wow. Well, all right, collective, I'm going to leave this there. That's what your person's going through. That's a lot. That's a lot. Your person, I have to say, is really, really going through it. I think on many levels, they've got heartache and financial loss going on here, and the loss of passion. I mean, it's just all in and loss of love with something here, whether that's a job, and not to mention their own self-worth here. So whatever is going on here, this has really knocked their confidence, and I can see that, but this is not an easy one to get over either. So, okay, guys, I really hope that helps somebody out there. Just a little check-in. If you were wondering what your person's going through, this is kind of tell-all right here, isn't it? They are going through it. They are indeed. That's it. That's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know in the comments if this is your story or how it's playing out for you or your person. And I will see you guys again soon. Many blessings.